Over the past 4 years, I've applied to about 22 American universities for grad studies at the master's or PhD level. And as a result, I have a good estimate of how much the whole application journey costs. So in this video, I'll be sharing the total application cost for grad school in the US so you can have a good idea of what to plan with as you prepare. If you're new to this channel, welcome. It's Nzube here, and I'm a PhD student here in the US. The videos on this channel are to help ease your transition into the US and make the best of your stay here. So if you're interested in that, please hit the subscribe button below. Thank you very much. Alright, first up, what makes up a strong application packet? For many American universities, a strong application packet is made up of 7 required documents and about 3 optional ones. But for most of my applications, I had to use about 8 of these documents. So we have degree certificates, transcripts, academic CV, the SOP or personal statement or motivational letter, the GRE, the English test, recommendation letter, application fee, publications, and then writing sample or research proposal. As you can see, some of them are being highlighted as optional. That just means they are not required by all programs, but they may be required by yours. Later in this video, I'll be sharing a hack on how you can apply smartly and minimize costs. So you want to watch to the end for that. So looking at each of them, where did they go to? Oh, those are the ones that require time. These ones require money. Oh, okay. So you can see these are the ones that require money: your transcript, your GRE, English test, and application fee. All right, how much do they cost? I'll be costing them in Naira because that's how I pay for most of my applications, but the dollar values that is being charged will also be shown. All right, so we'll start with transcripts. There are 3 possible options you get when applying. Number 1, submit an official transcript, which means you submit the student copy when applying. Then when you get admission, you can now submit the official copy. Number 2, submit an official transcript, which means you have to require your school to send the transcript directly to the American university, hence the name official. Then number 3, submit evaluated copies of non-US transcripts. This means evaluation companies like WES or Spantran or others should evaluate your transcript and convert to US standard before submitting. None of them are sponsoring this video, by the way. I mostly apply to schools with the first option. Option 2 and 3 might be just one school in my application packet. Now, the price of the unofficial and official transcript are dependent on your school. At this point, I want to introduce the sponsor of this video, which is the like button. If this video has been helpful to you so far, please smash the like button. Thank you very much. All right, so let's get into the numbers. For official copies, the university where I got my bachelor's, UNN, they charged 25,000 Naira for international soft copy, which we can call official transcript, and 15,000 Naira for local soft copy, which we can call unofficial transcript. The university where I got my master's, Boeing State University here in the US, they charged $5.40 for official transcript, and then unofficial is free. Can you see the difference? If you didn't notice, please go back and watch that part. If your school requires evaluated transcript, you have to be sure of which type it is. But most schools require the cost by cost evaluation. Now, WES, the most popular, they charge $163 for it. Converting it to Naira is about 97,800 Naira. Okay, so meet Sarah, who wants to apply for masters in the US in a school that requires official transcript. So she requests her school to send an official copy to the university, and she will also request an unofficial copy for other applications as a sharp lady. So her total spent so far is 40,000 Naira. Alright, next, let's talk about the application fee. This is required in almost all US universities, and it ranges from as low as $30 to as high as $120. The sweet spot I've observed is like $75, which is about 45,000 Naira. So this is the amount Sarah will plan with. So her total now is, I've done a video on waiving application fee. The link should come out here, so you can also check that out. Alright, next up, English test. This can be IELTS or TOEFL. Most American universities accept both, although your school might waive it. If you aren't writing the GRE, then I strongly advise you write an English test, as it will increase your chances of funding. The IELTS cost 83,000 Naira, while TOEFL costs 160,000 Naira. Both at the point of recording this video. Concerning difficulty, I've heard that both of them are the same, though I prefer TOEFL over IELTS because of the speaking section. In TOEFL, you speak to a computer, while in IELTS, you speak to a person. And I'll be nervous if I'm speaking to a person in that kind of exam. But seeing these prices, we'll use IELTS for Sarah. Okay, so now let's talk about the GRE. It's not required or recommended by all programs, but if yours requires it, then it's an exam you have to prepare for. The results last for up to 5 years, so you want to give it your best in one sitting. The GRE general test costs 180,000 Naira at the point of recording this video. Sarah's program does not require it, although they recommended it. So as a sharp girl, which you said she is, she chose to write it, and her total now is, truth be told, these prices are high, but some of them are one-off payments like GRE, English test, or your unofficial transcript. It was far cheaper when I started in 2017. I wrote the GRE and TOEFL for 45,000 naira each back then, and these prices will most likely increase in the future. So if you're considering studying in the US, you want to start taking action. It's not advised to apply to just one school because of the long wait before the admission decision, but it's also expensive to apply to many. A hack to apply smartly is to get your unofficial transcript like Sarah did and use that to send in several applications. You also need to waive as many application fees as you can, and that's really easy to do. So check out this video to find out how. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you over there. Bye.